Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a 2009 Porsche Cayman. Came in for some left quarter panel damage. It got hit pretty good, so we're gonna replace the entire quarter. Vlad's gonna do all the repair work. He's gonna repair the suspension, replace all the components that need replacing. It's gonna be a new tire, new wheel. We're gonna repair and paint the bumper, so pretty much we're just gonna refresh this side, make it look like new. Here's where we're at. The quarter panel is welded on, everything's repaired, suspension's back together, so we haven't put the new wheel and tire on yet. We're gonna do that after the paint work. First thing I wanna do before I start the paint process is I need to duplicate this rock chip protector. It goes all the way across the whole panel. The new panel doesn't come with it, so we're gonna prep it right now. Mark that line all the way to the end. It also goes all the way on the bottom there. We can't see it, but I'm gonna jack this whole side up just to have access, and then we're gonna spray the texture coating, make sure it dries really good for a day or two, and then we'll be ready to paint. I prepped this part. We're obviously going to primer it again since we got down to the Bondo. And looking at the door, I kind of feel like there's a little creases that Vladdy missed. So I'm going to clean this up and spray some quick check on it, and then we'll be able to see if it's dented or not. So then I'm going to have to kick it back to Vladdy, make sure he finishes it. And then I'll just primer everything together. But for now, I'm still gonna do my rocker coating, so then that way, while we're repairing this and primering it, this has a chance to dry, because I'm gonna put 2-3 coats of it, so I wanna make sure it's cured. Let's clean this up and see what we got. Now I'm gonna spray some quick check, make sure. This pretty much imitates a clear coat. So yeah, we can see there's a crease going like that. You can see the... Obviously it's very hard to see. If you want to find out if there's damage to your car or it's been painted, you get a painter and he'll find all the defects in your paint job. But go find Vladdy, show him what he has to finish off. Dr. Vlad, you got some more damage on that Porsche door. Really?
Okay, should be easy fix. We'll fix it, no problem.
So like I said, I'm gonna do my coating, let that dry while Vladimir's gonna repair the door, and then we'll primer everything once again before we paint it, and then that way it'll be
like nothing ever happened.
like nothing ever happened. Well, yeah, it's very small, you can barely see it,
But you could see it.
especially on the black car. Black car shows all the defects, so we gotta make sure this car is perfect before we paint it. There's actually a rock chip coating that goes along the wheel well too. So we're gonna mask off the quarter panel as well, and then we're gonna spray it all at once. So I got my texture coating, so we're gonna spray the wheel well and then the bottom of the rocker. So I'm gonna do about 3 coats. I'm gonna do 2 first light coats, make sure they're dry, and then do 1 good heavy coat to seal it in. Alright, so we got our Cayman in the booth. So I'm gonna jam the inner pillar for the quarter. So then that way we can close the door, and then we'll be able to paint the quarter and the door all together. So I'm gonna spray this section real quick, put some fast clear on it so we can get this car out of the booth, and it'll be ready for paint tomorrow. So pretty much gonna have to paint it with the trunk up. I don't know if they're gonna be taking the trunk apart. Ideally I'd want it off, but it opens pretty wide. I can just mask it off, and then I'll be able to get inside here, because this trunk closes pretty funky. There's 2 lines. Why you that was pretty painful. The trunk just fell on my head. Anyways, like I was saying, there's 2 lines here. Trunk closes on this line, but then this line goes up to here, so I'm just gonna paint it all together instead of jamming this like I'm doing with the front. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, let's get back to work. Alright, so our Cayman door jamb is painted. So now everything's going to be a lot easier to just close the door and paint the door and quarter together. That's how we're getting along. Alright, our Porsche is finally masked up. It took a while, but it's done, so now I can get to painting. I'm gonna clean the car, blow it off, get all the dust out, blow the floor, make sure it's super clean. It's a black color. I want to make sure it turns out spotless. We're gonna go in the mixing room, mix up our paint. finally got our Porsche Cayman bumper, so we're gonna spray the bumper. We got a new grille. So the car's been sitting for a couple weeks. These parts have been on back order, so we're gonna quickly get this painted, get the car put together, and get the car sent home. It's a brand new bumper. I'm gonna apply my adhesive promoter, sealer, 2 coats of base, and clear coat. Quick and easy, let's get it done. Our Porsche Cayman is finally finished. It's all put together, detailed, ready to go. Vlad did a killer job on that quarter panel as well as the door. We got a brand new bumper from the dealer just in time. So the car looks good as new, like nothing ever happened. Let's take a look and see how it turned out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the repairs and paint we did on this Porsche Cayman. Came out beautiful, just like new, like nothing ever happened. That is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one.